Hey guys, welcome back to my series, Eve's Not Complicated Enough. In this series, we're going to be talking about fast locking. What's a good chip? What's a bad chip? What, by the numbers, what actually works? But just to get some of the paperwork out of the way, from my analytics that I see in YouTube, 83% of you guys that watch my videos are not subscribers. Come on, guys. Help me out. Be part of the community. So get that out of the way. Let's just get right into it. Right here, I have a interceptor fit that a guy from the Alliance asked me to. Well, he wanted my thoughts on it. He said he has been trying to catch people with this fit and he's not successful. Well, let's just get right into it. The highs on here don't mean a damn thing. Don't mean a thing, all right? It's the mids that actually mean the most. And in its interceptor fit, the stiletto, the fit that he ends up getting from someone has a warp scrambler on it. It has a sensor booster on it. It has a micro warp drive on it. It has a long point or a warp disruption on it. All right? You're trying to do too many things, you know, with that ship already. If we go to the lows on it, again, not actually helping us, you know, him actually get locking speed. It's got a damage control and it has 2 overdrive injectors in it. Again, not helping out. And if we go to the rigs here, it ends up having target system subcontrollers. They do help out with your speed, but alone you only have, you know, it's not doing that much with this fit. We go over to the right-hand side of PIFA, and as you can see, it is 2,537. That is not a fast locker. I don't care what FC or what Alliance leader says that it is, it's not. All right? If you catch someone with this fit, it's because they screwed up. That's the only reason. But I'm going to show you guys a fit that works, and it's newbie friendly. Your new guys can get into this fit in no time and help out. So that is the Slasher, Minmatar Slasher. You don't have to put that many points into it. 1, 2 points really doesn't matter. But remember, minimum in Eve, you want to get all skills up to 4. All right, every skill you want to get up to 4 at minimum. So in this fit here, highs are not important. It's just to help get a little, you know, DPS and get on kill mails, right? Tops, yeah, it's just, they don't matter, all right? Mids are where this really shines. It has 3 sensor boosters on it with scan res on it, and it also has a long point on it. Long point is just to lock the target, just to break, to send drones. So what we end up doing with this fit is we end up giving all our drones to this guy, and pretty much whatever he hits, all the drones just go instant. Even if you have battleships, cruisers, the drones will go automatically with this fit. You know, once you get a lock, they're gone. All right. So we end up having 3 sensor boosters and a long point just to get a weapons timer on the target. And then on the lows, we end up having a amplifier, signature amplifier, Tech 2s. Just that's going to help boost up your scan res, all right? And in the rigs here, you end up having target system subcontrollers. Like in the Stiletto, you're going to see the big difference with this fit on the scan res. Again, it helps with the locking. And if we go over here to the right-hand side, you're going to see that the scan res is 4,172. That's fast locking. That's actually at the threshold of the server. Right there, been proven. I'll put up the little math of the equation for fast locking in the game. But we can get even faster. So I'm going to show you another ship that is our Celeste fit to boost up the Slasher. And in this fit, it's just really basic. It doesn't, you don't have to spend that much ISK on it. We end up having a remote shield booster where you can put charges in it just to keep the fast locker alive just a little bit longer. But we end up having four remote sensor boosters on this. And this is, you're gonna click all these and you're gonna put it right onto the slasher, and it's going to boost up its scan res even higher. And on the lows, we end up just having flux coils just to keep everything cap stable, and a damage control just to give it a little bit of EHP, but it's not a big deal. All right, it's not a big deal. No rigs, make it as cheap as possible. All right. So if you end up having an alt, you'll put him in this ship. You have your main into the fast locker and take it from there. Okay. But let's go back to the slasher. And as I said, the slasher is doing 4,172, but we can boost that up. And I want to show you the boost with the Celeste, adding its remote SIBOs to the slasher, what kind of scan res you get. So click on this. You go from 4,172 to 5,451. And saying you went from here to here now. That's beautiful, right? But we can go just a little bit higher. If we end up taking some Quave, which you can get at your local dealer, take the Quave, you go from 5,451 to 5,724. Now you can always overheat your sensor boosters on both ships, but sometimes you end up having some guys that are coming through the gate camp. They'll hold their cloak until the last minute and you'll burn out your sensor boosters. So it's better to let the Celeste, do the boosting thing and take your chances that way instead of overheating and burning them out in 10 seconds. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go to our graph. And in this graph, I have the Stiletto, showing the Stiletto's lock time. And I think it's roughly around 30 for an interceptor. So you're looking at 929th of a second to lock a interceptor. But let's go ahead and put the slasher on here. And you see the slasher does it in 0.41 seconds. There's your proof. And let's just let it be known, interceptors only catch the ones that are actually being careless and don't know what they're doing. And the slasher is the true winner of being the fast locker. Just hands down, here's the evidence. And if you want to prove me wrong, show me. But other than that, I want to thank everyone for supporting me. And I hope this video helps out some of you guys that are starting up doing gate camps. I really appreciate the comments down at the bottom that you're enjoying it. And it was helpful. I really appreciate that stuff. But the other news I'll give you guys is I will be resuming my home defense. Not this weekend, as this is going to debut, but the following weekend, in 2 weeks' time, I'll be starting back up the home defense. And I think I have a good episode for you guys. I've been working on it. So hopefully you guys enjoy it, especially with my new setup with OBS. I can actually give you guys just a little bit more content in the space that I have, so I can capture an alt or two, showing you what they're doing at the same time. So, hey, I want to thank everyone for being part of this community. and enjoying some of my videos. But hopefully we can get back to a normal schedule here soon. And I do thank you guys. And one other thing is, you will learn more in this channel than you'll learn by yourself. I guarantee it, guys.